This is my guide to writing an effective outline for English 101. The first thing I have is why write an outline, Why do it? But because, most people can already write well without an outline. Most people don't even need one because they're really good at free writing. But writing an outline helps a ton. It helps give structure to your essay, and it also gives a lot of room to build from and work off of. So when you're writing, if you start with an outline, that gives you a lot of ideas to expound on, and it makes the whole entire process of writing an essay easier, smoother, better organized. And not writing one can risk disorganization and, going off in a tangent when you're just writing freely. So take the time to write one, and your essay will be polished and well written. So step one is to choose a topic or an idea. And if you've already done this, or your teacher has already done this for you, then you choose your position on that topic and why. So whether you support that idea or maybe you don't. And then you choose your approach of how you want to attack this idea and how you want to show your reader that you want to show them how to do this. So you write down your point, your main point, or your thesis statement, and you have to make a good first paragraph to kind of get that started with your thesis statement in it. Step 2 is you need to write 3 or 4 main arguments and use Roman numerals to label. So I, and IV to label those. And those are like your main points that are going to be the main topics of your paragraphs. Then under those, you put another 3 or 4 statements, and you label those with capital letters, so A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. And those are going to be subtopics for your paragraphs from your main topics. And you again label those with capital letters, and you can use info from your outside sources to help you do that. You can look at magazines, articles, whatever you think helps you. But if you do that, you have to note citations. That is very important. And if you want to go even deeper than that, you can label with numbers next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you can label with lowercase Roman numerals. So lowercase I, etc. Step 4 is you need to work out your transition sentences to make sure that your paragraphs flow to each other. So you want to make sure that you work that out, because flow is very important, because if you don't have it, you'll just be jumping along from each topic to the next, and it'll be very static. That's not what you want. You want it to be flowy and nice and flowy. This will ensure flow is created, and it'll also help the structure of your essay. And then you write a summary of the last paragraph, and that is the conclusion sentence. But you have to make it convincing. That is very important, because one of the things you're doing is saying, okay, why do I need to do this? It's to inform my reader, and it is to tell them that this is what they should believe. And so that's why your beginning and your end have to be attention grabbing. Last bits of advice: writing an outline is very simple. It's not that hard. It does take time, but it is pretty easy. And when you're done, completing the essay will be very easy. It will be exponentially easier than doing it without an outline. And after you write your outline, you can flesh out your outline with each paragraph when you're writing your essay. And your transition statement should introduce each paragraph for enhanced flow. Here's my works cited, and thank y'all for listening.